And on the subject of melody, it seems like a good pivot to what you're doing now with composing music and being in a situation.
Plug time.
Well, it's more than that, because anybody that makes song-based music and music that's got musical sophistication, I'm sure has in the back of their mind, what would I do if I were free from the business of choruses, melodies, and words?
Well, what would I do if I were free and knew one of the best classical violinists in the world right now, who asked me to write some music?
Robert McDuffie.
Robert McDuffie, a childhood friend, one of the great classical violinists of our time, asked me to write a half hour of music for violin, rock band, and string orchestra. And I'm just dumb enough to say yes. So I've written this piece that is, I think you can get it on Amazon now, actually. There is, one of the songs is up on SoundCloud for free, which everybody loves, free. So I've written this concerto that is out on CD soon, and we're touring it starting October 20th in Miami, Florida. And the thing about that is worth mentioning here is that when you're writing, as I said, I love melody, and when you're writing for semi-classical, combining rock and roll classical with no voice, it's all about the melody. And if the melodies aren't good, the song will be boring. The whole piece will be boring. So I really got to exercise my love of melody on this and try to write the best ones I could, because you're speaking through a violin instead of through a human being. So it's a very melodic set of movements, and check it out if you like.
Are you notes on paper? What's the method that gets this? I don't know how much background.
It's like Bananarama said. They asked Bananarama why they lip synced and didn't play their own instruments. So they said, well, we could do that, but that would take years. So, can't argue with that. So, yes, I could notate music, but it would literally take me years to do it. So I brought in this brilliant arranger named David Malamud, who's a great guy and a genius musician, and he's the one that helped me translate my ideas into actual notated music so that the string players could play them.
And McDuffie suggested the actual format.
Yeah, it was his idea.
Rock band and
He said, I'm tired of playing music by dead European white males. And I said, well, okay, we can fix that. So I wrote this thing under Bobby's aegis, and it turned out pretty well.
Do you have a strain of your musical listening and loves that are, whether it's contemporary classical or just purely instrumental conceptual stuff? Is there things we'd find in your house that...
Oh, yeah, I grew up with classical music because my father was a dramatic tenor, and I went to sleep many nights listening to Franco Corelli sing Nessun Dorma from Aida, and that kind of thing will stay with you. So when Bobby, what Bobby and I were trying to do, just like we were talking earlier about KRS-One combining hip-hop and whatever R.E.M. was doing, what we're trying to do here is the same thing, which is to show that the distance between classical music and rock and roll is not as great as you might think. In fact, there's really no distance at all. And you can combine them and make something really beautiful and powerful and fun and exciting, and not stuffy, which is the great thing about it. Is we have the best elements of classical music and none of the bad stuff, which means you have to sit on your hands until the song's over.
Okay. Are you going to tour with it?
Yeah,
you are touring.
October 20th in Miami. No Nashville, unfortunately, but we'll get here eventually.